family, welcome back again. Welcome back again to the live stream. It's been a while here. So today we have a lot of things to discuss. So I want more people to join. The more people join, the more we continue this live section. As you're joining, please like the video. As you're joining, please thumbs up the video. Just click on the screen to thumbs up, or you can click on the three dotted line at the top of your screen to give the video a huge thumbs up for me, please. Africa, Africa. So let's get to the latest updates. For today. I'm supposed to be live on TikTok, but this other phone, I'm waiting for something. That's the reason why I can't go live on TikTok with this other phone. Well, let's be here. Please, if you're just joining, please tap on the screen to like. Please tap on the screen to like. Welcome. Please comment where you're watching from. Tap on the screen to like. We have a lot of discussions today. We are starting with Ibrahim TRAORE. So let's go. Ibrahim TRAORE recently had a meeting with Russia. He said he doesn't want to have anything to do with France anymore. Now he's working hands in hands with Russia. But let's listen to the recent updates. Okay. He's in French, so let's look.
Through communication, they managed to rewrite history. And with African history as well, they schemed everything to...
Welcome, guys. Tap on the screen. If you can hear this live section, say hi in the comment section.
Don't even know the history of Africa, what Africa has accomplished.
This is a major... Let me pause this first. I'm coming. I'm going to start from afresh. This is a major interview Ibrahim TRAORE of the president of Burkina Faso had with a TV channel in France. Welcome, Anonymous. How are you doing? Welcome to the live section. Please, if you are here, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button because we are here for serious talk today. You know, Ibrahim TRAORE, this man has been through a lot since he decided to become the president of Burkina Faso. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Please, I don't want any Indian. You see, if you're Indian, this live section is not for you. Don't come here and start writing things that doesn't make sense at the comment section. So today we are here for serious business. Sorry for the break off. I need to attend to some things. All these Indian people, I'm gonna be blocking you. All. I don't want any Indian nuisance here. So of recent, Ibrahim TRAORE had an interview had an interview with a Russian television station. We all know how it all happened. If you are here and you are rooting for One Africa, you should know that this man decided to leave ECOWAS. He said his country would no longer be among ECOWAS because the reason why ECOWAS was formulated isn't what they are doing. Let me block this and jam my post. Isn't what they are doing. So he granted an interview. I'm playing the interview for us to listen to. Please, as you join in, tap on the screen to give the video a thumbs up, and you can also support by sharing super thanks, or there is a buy me a coffee there. You can support the channel by buying me a coffee or supporting by sending super thanks or super chat. So I'm going to be playing the video of the interview he granted in Russia. Let's listen.
Through communication, they managed to rewrite history. And with African history as well, they schemed everything to spread lies. And as a result, some young Africans don't even know the history of Africa, what Africa has accomplished. Some don't even know that our grandparents fought, were put on the front lines as cannon fodder. And when they returned, they were killed like animals. Do people know that when France tested its first atomic bomb, it was black soldiers they placed nearby within the blast radius to see what would happen? Let's bring out the archives. Everything they've used against Africa has been documented. So all of this needs to be communicated so that young Africans understand, because there are still many who are asleep and continue to speak on behalf of the imperialists. They say what they're told to say, maybe because they're given something in return, I don't know. But African...
For those that are just joining, this is an interview granted by Captain Ibrahim TRAORE in Russia. Keep listening, guys.
Need to understand their history and wake up. So that's our fight as well.
In your opinion, what is the role of the media in this struggle? Independent media.
From our countries, you mean? The media should contribute a lot to our ideas, but as you can see, even among our own media, there are some that are imperialist media. They only react when European media says something, then they repeat it and amplify it. There are plenty of media outlets in our countries that even fight against regimes like ours. They also spend their time repeating the same nonsense that Western media spread, but it's shameful. If Africans behave like that, it's truly shameful. I imagine they must be ashamed to look at themselves in the mirror at night. If you're paid to spread lies about black people, now that's very serious. So we are raising awareness in Burkina Faso. If you look right now, many media outlets are supporting the movement, helping to raise awareness among young people through debates and so on. So that's really what we want for the media.
Do you think our media can also play its part in this struggle?
Of course, very much so. You have to play a very important role because, you know, I said it in 2023 in St. Petersburg, and I'll say it again today, Russia helped save the world, Africa helped save the world. That needs to be said. Young people need to understand that all those stories told in Hollywood movies and so on, they're false. It's nothing but lies. It's the same thing with Vietnam.
Please, if you can hear the live section, if you can hear this live audio, please comment down below and hear me so I can continue playing, because this is an interview Ibrahim TRAORE granted in Russia. You know, he was talking about how the black people has become puppets to this white palm colored people. The way they are taking orders from them, forgetting that they are independent country and they are supposed to stand up for their country and not eat up their country. So he granted this interview with a TV station in Russia. Let's keep listening, guys.
Today, you see, history is distorted, but we need to communicate. You see, they don't like it when I speak. They think I talk too much and all that. They want me to keep quiet so that they can speak and their version gets through. No. My biggest regret is having spent a good part of my youth listening to radio stations like RFI and France 24. I've been in countries where these radio stations were shut down, but we would use apps, record their news broadcasts just to listen to them. But at a certain point, something clicked, and I started to realize that they were conditioning our minds to accept what they wanted. It's their narrative they want us to learn. And since then, I've started to see things for what they are, and I understood that what they're doing is very dangerous. And today, more than ever, I realize that they have conditioned the minds, especially of Africans, so you can do a lot to awaken the consciousness of young people, so that people understand how the world works and don't let themselves be led astray by those people, customers. Through communication, they managed to.
So this was.
Can't go a single
It was.
day without talking about Burkina or the AES. It's impossible for them. And every time they try to spread information, to divide, to manipulate the youth. But it doesn't work anymore. I think people are aware enough.
Yeah.
Now people have their eyes open. Through communication, they managed to rewrite history. And as for African history, they schemed everything to spread lies. As a result, some young Africans don't even know the history of Africa or what Africa has accomplished.
See, something happened of recent in Ghana. The president of Ghana decided that their gold won't be supplied by foreigners anymore. That they want to single-handedly handle their gold, supply it themselves, know how much they're getting from their gold. Do you know what happened next? Trump, president of the United States of America, made a statement. He released a statement telling people not to travel to Ghana. He said Ghana is unsafe for people to travel to. That is the same thing they did to South Africa. When South Africa decided to stand up against them, they decided to halt the supply of HIV/AIDS medications to South Africa and different other countries. The only country that has been a puppet to those people, that has been a puppet to them, I'll mention it in this live section, but it is now glaring that Africans are beginning to come together. Africa are beginning to unite as one because they have seen what those people have been doing to us Africans. For Ibrahim TRAORE to leave ECOWAS and many other countries, it is not easy to leave ECOWAS. And he has faced a lot of assassination, more than 30. They are trying to assassinate him. They are trying to remove him from the planet Earth because he is doing something right that other leaders are not doing. Let me continue to play the audio.
Some don't even know that our grandparents fought, were put on the front lines as cannon fodder. And when they returned, they were killed like animals. Do people know that when France tested its first atomic bomb, it was black soldiers they placed nearby in the blast.
If they want to do something in Africa, they don't use the palm-colored people. These the white card people, they don't use them. They use the same black people. They use our people on us. They use our people to fight us. They don't go about using their own people. Only what they need to do is to bring out a propaganda, bring out something to suit those people, and those people will succumb to it. And later on, they would use those same black people against our own black people.
The interview was in French, but the video was translated.
Everybody in Africa, they are all rising up.
Mr. President.
I'm coming, guys.
I see. This is why you ain't got no choice but to love evil. People are saying that. Here's another video of Ibrahim TRAORE's interview talking about how the West uses one of us to get to the other.
First, he talks about Burkina Faso's gold that we supposedly use for our protection and everything. First of all, it's Burkina Faso's gold. It's not his gold. That's the first thing. What business is it of his? It's none of his business.
Please, if you are joining, please tap on the screen. Please tap on the screen. I don't want my efforts to be wasted coming live here today. Please, if you are joining this live section, please help me. Help me tap on the screen.
survive.
So let's listen. This is the same thing they did to South Africa, the same thing they did to Ghana, the same thing they are doing to some other African countries that are standing up for their rights. They don't want them to know things that would affect them in the Western world. I'm just blaming my country, Nigeria, because our president is not taking action. Our president in Nigeria is not taking action of the things that is happening there. And that is the reason why our resources today in Nigeria is being tampered with. Now Ghana has blocked the way for them. No more gold. You can't come and do galamsey in Ghana anymore. You can't come and extort their gold anyhow and go back to your country and pay them peanuts. Welcome to the live section. Please, as you're joining, say hi in the comment section and tap Loreto. Thank you for joining. You can't come and take what belongs to them again. Africans are beginning to see the need to protect their resources. They are beginning to see the need to protect their resources. Let's keep playing. Let's play this audio of Ibrahim TRAORE, how he survived like over 20 assassinations.
Captain Ibrahim TRAORE. I'll tell you why, because he's managed to provide economic independence for Burkina Faso. And these other countries, like France, are scared. So if you don't know, now you know. I'm about to tell you all the things that he has done so far.
Please, as you're joining, tap on the screen to like. I have about 8 people here. Just tap on the screen to like this live section, please. It is high time Africans know that we are no longer puppets to the Westerners. Our resources is for us alone and not for any other person. Our resources is meant to stay in Africa. And they are the one that is supposed to come and be begging us, not we, giving out our resources for peanuts. Not we giving out our resources for peanuts. They brought out a propaganda by saying South Africans are xenophobic. Don't go to South Africa. Don't go to Ghana. Ghana is unsafe because these countries are not giving them breathing space. Same thing they are doing to Ibrahim TRAORE. Same thing they are doing to him. They are telling the world that the man is not a good leader. They are trying to remove him from the planet Earth because they see that he is standing up against them. When any African leader stand up against these people, they try to shut them up. Leaving ECOWAS is not easy. Leaving ECOWAS is not easy.
In 2022. He has decreased the ministers' and parliamentarians' salaries by 30% and increased common workers' salaries by 50%.
Nano, thank you for joining.
He paid off all the local debts and rejected loans from the IMF and World Bank. And he also said that Burkina Faso didn't need any money from the US or France.
And the worst part of it is that those people will come with one agenda to loan you. They would want to loan your country so you'll be indebted to them. Once they loan you money, you are forever indebted to them. But he, the president of Burkina Faso, came, he cleared all the debts he was owing IMF. He cleared everything. He cleared everything. He said, they were trying to give him loan. He said, no, I don't want your loan. Your loan will make me a puppet to you. He is a young leader. Africa is hungry for a young leader. We don't want old men anymore. We don't want old men. If I should call some countries that go to Cameroon. Cameroon, these people, the president of Cameroon, this man is leading his people from France. I think France or Russia. I think he's in France, yeah, because they are subject to France. He is leading is people from France. Whenever election period comes, he comes down to Cameroon, they vote for him, and he returns back. And the worst part of it is that this same president is having dementia. He doesn't understand anything. He pulls on his body, he wheezes on his body, he cannot even understand what is going on in his environment. But they are pushing him. They still keep on packaging him for Cameroons. So there's some countries I'll look at and I'll feel so sorry for them because Cameroon is one of them. Cameroon is one of them. Loreto said, and our government keeps taking IMF loans. They will keep taking IMF loans and keep being indebted to the Westerners. That is the agenda of those people. And once you decide that you don't want the IMF loan, you've cleared the loans, they will come trying to attack you or trying to silence you, trying to take you off the planet. That is what is happening to Ibrahim TRAORE. This young man is 37 years old. He has escaped more than 20 assassinations. Some days ago, he was like they tried to assassinate him, but he escaped it. Because he's standing for the truth. To stand up for the truth in Africa is just like you putting a gun over your head. Standing up for the truth in Africa is like a death warrant. Because they will come after you any form, through your family, through every means. That is Africa for you. That is Africa for you. Please, if you're watching this live section, tap on the screen of the phone. You can also help by sharing the live section, the live video, and also you can support the channel by gifting the host. There is Buy Me Coffee down there. Just come to my page. You just check the Buy Me Coffee. The link is down there, and you can also send the super chat. I think the super chat icon is up here. You can super chat me to support the channel. Thank you, and God bless you as you do so. Ivory Coast President is no bunny hopper. So sad to witness. Can you imagine what he did? Imagine what he did to your fellow African brother just because of what? Your own selfish interests. You try to buy him. You try to take off your fellow African. You were the puppets the white people were using. Ivory Coast President. The puppets the white people are using. For how long would Africa be slaves to these white palm-colored people? For how long would they be slaves to these palm-colored people? We have been suffering. Let's talk about South Africa apartheid. The one, still yet, when you go to South Africa, they have the whites. See, Africa, when you travel to South Africa, they have the white community and the black community. It's not meant to be so. It's not meant to be so. If you want to be South Africa with your full chest. Don't try to segregate it. Oh, the white South Africans, the black South Africans. We know your skin color is different, but don't try to make it feel like there are people that are so special than the other. I also learned that in this white community, the blacks cannot go in there for anything. If I'm wrong, please quote me wrong in the comment section. It is only the blacks that takes the bullets, like the bad bullets. There's no way, the stigma is already there. We are trying to come out from our colonizers, but there are still some country leaders that are pushing their country into the hands of these colonizers. Your country is trying to come out from this bondage, but you are pushing yourself and your country back to the hands of these people, and they are holding you in their hands like this, granting you loans upon loans, giving you loans upon loans. And you feel they are doing you something good? If Burkina Faso, Ibrahim TRAORE can do this, every other African country can use their resources and build their country. You don't need to depend on the palm-colored people to give you, your colonizers to give you money, to loan you money, to be able to establish your country. If I should tell you how much Nigeria is owing, that is the reason why when I talk about my country, Nigeria, I bleed, I cry, because the more I talk about it, the more I get angry. The more I talk about it, the more I get angry. And the worst part of it is that our president is the president of ECOWAS, is the head of ECOWAS. The president of Nigeria is the head of ECOWAS. And we all know our able president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is an old man. We fought for a young leader we could not get. Why must it be old people? Why must we be having old people as our leaders? I am sorry for some countries. Cameroon, I'm sorry for you guys. You guys are you are backward. No single development in Cameroon. Nothing is moving there. The country is just stagnant. The president of the country knows nothing about the country. And you think it's right? And you think it's a good thing? Let's hear this voice note.
He implemented free education for students of all levels, from primary to university, so from elementary to university. And this is the one right here, because we've been talking about trying to get our loans forgiven for the longest, and we can't even do that.
Okay,
Excellency.
let's talk about this one again. Ibrahim TRAORE made all hospitals free. All hospitals in Burkina Faso is free of charge. You don't need to pay a dime to give birth in any hospital. He made secondary schools, primary schools, university level free. He started going into farming to have their own industries. I saw a video about, Wodemaya made a video about Burkina Faso. These people are producing their own tomatoes. They don't need to import canned tomatoes from abroad. They said they don't want anything from abroad, made in Burkina Faso, grow in Burkina Faso, established in Burkina Faso. They don't want anything from the Westerners because it is them being a puppet to them. Two remote presidents, Loreto said, two remote presidents in West Africa, Tinubu and Biya. Those people, I don't know where. See, if I talk about Biya and Tinubu, these two presidents, I'm a Nigerian and I know what my country, Nigeria, is going through. I decided not to use this my channel to talk about it because I don't want it to be so toxic. I have another channel that I talk about what is going on in my country that I do not like, and I compare it with other countries that are doing absolutely amazing. The high rate of insecurity in my country is alarming. Go to Cameroon, the high rate of insecurity, the war. There's a war going on there, you don't know? There is war going on in Cameroon. They are fighting. And their president is chilling in France. He's chilling in France without knowing what is wrong in his country. Election period, he will book a flight and come down to Cameroon and people will line up and vote for him. People will line up and vote for him. Another country again, you see all those French countries, they're all the same. I don't know. All French countries. Now the Western and the Southern Africa are beginning to join the train. Even it's now getting too much with the Western Africans, the Western leaders, especially Nigeria. Or he's in Switzerland. Just imagine he left Cameroon to Switzerland, and he's chilling over there in Switzerland. I was even thinking it's France. And his people are in abject poverty. No good road. I was watching a documentary about, let me just see if I can start it out. I was watching a documentary about Cameroon. I think the election is on right now. I think the election is on. I think the election is on. So they were showing where people were going to. They were showing where people. Okay, let me just bring out a video.
This is Upper Banyan subdivision. So this is the road linking Tinto to Ipia
Cameroon.
It's under construction, right? They're actually working on it.
Which work? For how many years?
But right now, this is another spot. You can see this spot.
See,
No, it's not easy. Especially for common man.
just look at.
The road is not that friendly, right? The road is not friendly.
In
A lot
Cameroon.
of things we're trying to do.
Are you
Like it's
look
not
at?
easy. So I know Cameroon is going to be great, but we have to make it great. Alright, this is Andy Fit signing out. Peace.
Jeez. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est, Cameroon? What is the problem?
Plusieurs voitures ont subi tous ces problèmes. Regardez. Regardez. Voilà le Cameroun comme nous aimons tous. Comment des imbéciles sont en train d'envoyer les conseils municipaux. Ils bouffent l'argent de ce Cameroun. Ils n'arrivent pas à arranger une route comme ça qui crée tous ces dommages. Voilà la richesse des gens, de l'économie.
Yaoundé. Africa. Cameroun.
D'abord, le Cameroun est trop ça. C'est un pays qui est trop ça. Regardez une route comme celle-ci. Je ne peux pas moi-même avoir mon véhicule et venir gagner mon véhicule pour passer ici.
Notre président dort avec sa femme. Regardez l'état de la route, même le marché.
L'image est
This is the market. Marché.
Et pour les commerçants du marché tout dit, il faudrait même parler de décomposition. On n'arrive même pas à circuler là, comme vous-même pouvez le voir. Il y a assez de bouts là, les vendeurs ambulants là, c'est bloqué partout. Donc vous sortez même le jour le matin, vous revenez à... Vous rentrez même avec la boue partout.
Et ici, nous vivons la saleté. La saleté est partout.
La route, c'est vraiment impraticable.
If
Yaoundé, capitale politique ou ville poubelle, la ville c'est quasiment.
Ici à Douala, voici à quoi ressemble le
you cannot tell me any other thing.
Ne vous fiez pas.
There is nothing you can tell me that this president of this countries are doing right. Biya. Hey, please, if you just join this live session, please tap on the screen. Please, let's tap on the screen. The more we tap on the screen, the more people join the live session. Please, there's a buy me coffee down there. You can support the channel, please. And there's a super chat icon over there. You can super chat to support the channel. Thank you and God bless you. Most times when I look at this country, I shake my head. I can remember the last time I traveled to Cameroon. I went by boat through Calabar, from Nigeria, Calabar, and the road is bad. There's a community we went to, we had to hide because we got there at night. We had to hide ourselves because they are fighting. So we had to hide and leave early in the morning. And Bia is chilling. Oh. Tomorrow when they call out African leader, they will come and, especially in my country, they'll come and arrest you.
This video is for those who missed the presidential speech.
L'année 2025 qui commence s'annonce pleine de défis. Je ne doute pas un seul instant qu'en un instant, le peuple uni est soudé.
Rest.
Bonjour, dédicace spéciale au peuple camerounais.
So let's look at the ministers. The president of Cameroon is 92 years old, as they said. The Senate president is 90 years old. The President Assembly Nationale is 85 years old. The Minister of Justice is 6 years old. La Patronne de la Police is 92 years old. President du Conseil Constitutionnel is 85 years old. Like the President of the Council of Constitution is 85 years old. The Patron of the Police is 92 years old. Look at these old men faces. Let me zoom it. Can you see their faces? Look at. Old men! 92 92, very, very close to their grave.
It shouldn't be.
Let's listen to this. He farted. He's asking, who are those people here? And he's asking, are there important people among them? They were telling him it's your turn to speak. He doesn't know. He's asking them, can I speak now? Oh,
I mean, it's so sad.
it's so sad.
The man just sat there, he farted. He kept looking at the pamphlet in his hand for minutes. That is supposed to be his speech. Then he farted again in public.
Oh my
He put out
God.
his pamphlet. His aide came back to prompt him to speak.
Hey. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't. Jesus Christ. They are telling me, this aide came to tell him, everyone is waiting for you.
It shouldn't be.
If you are tired, go and rest. If you are tired, go and rest. If you are tired, you leave. Look at what Bia is doing. He was on a conference meeting. I think this is an ECOWAS meeting. So that he was there presently, and it was his time to speak, and he was asking them, what is he going to say? Who are those people looking at me? Excuse me. He was asking, who are those people looking at me? Who are they? And he asked again, are there dignitaries among them? Like big people, like prominent people among them? And his aide said yes. And the next question he asked in French was that, what am I gonna say? What do you want me to say? And they give him a book. The book is in your hand. Read it out. Mbano, he cannot read it out. He cannot. And the next thing this man did, was to do what? Farts in public. He farted in public. Bia. 92 years old, very close to the grave. He doesn't remember anything. Look at all the people holding every ministerial position in Cameroon. They are old people. Africa, how long? For how long are you going to continue to vote for old men? Tinubu them and the rest of them. How long? For how long? Please, if you just joined this live section, please thumbs up the video to encourage me to be here. Please thumbs up the video, and you can support by sending super chat. There's a buy me a coffee link there. Please support. Please support. Please support. Nano Mano said, first step is to ban these funny languages, French, Portuguese, etc. We don't understand each other. That is it. We have a lot of language barrier. Nigeria has border with Cameroon. Nigeria has border with Benin Republic, Togo. Togo has border with Ghana. But we cannot understand them. The language barrier is a lot. And we all African countries. Because they were being colonized by the French people. They have the French colonies and the British colonies. We are being colonized. Nigerians are being colonized by British. Same thing as Ghana. Same thing as other African countries. There is a country I want to talk about here. You see Botswana? Botswana. This country is another country to look out for. This country is another country that is doing absolutely amazing. Botswana, the government pays the school fees. It is free. Medicals are free. Everything there is free, and the country is safe and calm. Countries to look after, to look forward to. Rwanda, they are doing well. But the president of Rwanda is an old man, is there. But Botswana is a fast developing African country. They are developing so well. The history of Botswana was that they came together. They all came together, contributed money to build their country. They don't want their country to be backward. They want their country to keep moving. They came together, contributed money, killed a cow, I think a cow or a buffalo, celebrated because they want something good for their country. When I heard about the history of Botswana, I was shocked. I was shocked. Why can't other African countries do it also, especially Nigeria? Especially my country. Please, if you're just joining, tap on the screen to like and support the channel by sending a super chat. Super chat icon is up there. $2, $3, any amount. The buy me coffee is on my description. Just click on my page. You see the description. The link is down there. You can click on it to buy me coffee. So when we look at these African countries, most times I shed tears. Countries we should look at that are developing, you see, South Africa, Botswana, Ghana, Kenya. I think Kenya, yes. Let's go to the East Africa, yeah. We're talking about African country. Botswana, South Africa, Ghana, Kenya, I think Rwanda, and which other African country again? Which other African country? I think these 5 countries are doing well. If there's any other African country, please drop it down here. Botswana is a role model even in South Africa. You see? Botswana, they are not smiling. They are going forward. They are trying to, to beat the Westerners. Ethiopia. Thank you so much, Ethiopia. I heard Ethiopia as a country that's doing well too. There are countries I want to travel to. If you should tell me which African country would you like to travel to as a Nigerian, I would choose South Africa. I've been to Ghana. Ghana is my home. Ghana is like a second home to me. I'll choose Botswana, South Africa. I'll choose Kenya. These 3 countries are countries I want to travel to and tour. When I have the money, I don't have the money to travel right now, so let me stay where I am. When I start making money very well on my channel, I will start traveling to South Africa. I'll travel to South Africa first because I love that country. Then I will move to Botswana. Then other countries. Countries that are developing. Countries that want something good for their country. Even the people in that country does not want their country to be backward. You see them fighting, struggling so hard to make sure that their country is progressing, free from crime, free from any bad things. And that is the reason why when they see foreigners come to their country, they kick against foreigners that are coming there to cause problems for them. They don't want foreigners to come and spoil their country for them. When any African leader decides to, make a change in their country, what happens? They try to silence them. My prayers are with Burkina Faso President Ibrahim TRAORE because he's doing amazing. The former president that was there rendered the country useless, like he rendered it useless. There is nothing to write about Burkina Faso. There is nothing to write about Burkina Faso. We love Nigeria to forget about. Nigeria is a very beautiful country, yeah. But the problem is there are places you travel to in Nigeria. It's because I'm a Nigerian. That's why I'm not talking much about my country. But the country is beautiful. There are places you travel to in Nigeria, you'll be shocked that is this actually Nigeria? Is this actually Nigeria? But we have problems with our government. The government is our problem. If we have a good leader, the country will be safe. And even me as a Nigerian, I don't leave Nigeria to go to any other African country. And that is the reason why you hardly see some African countries leave their country, because their country is already okay for them. South Africans, they travel, but their country is okay for them. So why are they traveling? Even in Ghana, their country is okay for them. Why are they traveling? Botswana, their country is okay for them. So why should they travel to the Western country when their country is okay? That is what we want. But right now in Nigeria, every Nigerians, they're looking for a means to live. You think if I have a means to live to America, I will not live? If I have a means to live to Canada, I will carry my bag and leave. Because we are all looking for greener pastures. We're looking for a place that is conducive. We're looking for a place that our children's life will be guaranteed. Even us as adults will be guaranteed of our safety. We don't want to be in a country whereby police harassment, police brutality, Boko Haram, insecurities, and other stuffs. When it comes to medical, the doctors are professionals. They have like top notch. Not only in Nigeria. When you go to other African, when you travel out of Africa to the Western world, Nigerian doctors are topping the charts, followed by Ghana, South Africa, and other African countries. But the problem with us is that all our doctors have left Nigeria and traveled abroad because they are being paid lesser. They are not paid well. How can you be a medical doctor and you are being paid approximately like $200 every month? Some are paid $150 every month. Some are paid $100 every month. If you're now a senior doctor, you may be opportune to be paid $400 every month, not weekly. Meanwhile, they can work abroad and get paid per hour more than $400. They can work per hour more than $400 in abroad as a doctor, as a nurse, as a even caregivers, even a plumber, even someone that is washing plates in abroad. They get paid more than that. The least payments in Nigeria, even as a sales representative, like you work for someone, most of them pay 15,000 naira, which is not even up to $4 or $5. It's not even up to $4. Let me just say $4, 1.5, yeah. Should I say $6 or $10 for a month? For a month. Loretta said, we don't go to where we are not wanted. That is one thing about South Africa. So Africans, if you mind your business, you love your country. You mind your business, you maintain your peace. You don't go where you're not wanted. You know? But God will keep on helping us as Africans to know the right path to take. Now that a lot of African countries are now beginning to see that it is a need that Africans come together, it is a need that we protect our resources, it is a need, it is a necessity to protect our resources. That we can no longer be puppets to the Westerners, we can no longer be slaves. Like, we've been slaves for a very long time now. Our forefathers, they were being captured from Nigeria, Ghana, transported to Togo. From there, they crossed the sea. Most of them decided to give up. Most of them, and that is the reason why we have a lot of African Americans in diaspora, because those people are from our forefathers. Our brothers and sisters are over there, and they call themselves African Americans, Black Americans. Still yet, what did they still get for is being black? Being a black skin colored person in America, you know what it is. Not just in America, in different countries in the West, in the Western world. You know what they call us. You know how they treat most of them. The stigma is already there, so it will continue to be there unless we as Africans decided that we don't want this. Please, as you're joining, let's give the video a thumbs up. Please click on the screen. Just tap on your screen to thumbs up the video, or you can see this 3 dots line at the top right of your screen. Just click on it to give the video a thumbs up. Please, the super chat icon is there again. Super chat icon is here again, and the buy me a coffee is down below the description link of my channel. Please, you can click on it to support. Please, do you get AA coming? I don't understand. No, I don't understand. Do you get AA coming to Nigeria? Oh, African American. Oh, yeah. Some of them come here. We get, like, I think last year December, most of them came to Nigeria, but most of after they came, I don't know what happened though, but most of them usually come to Nigeria during December. But we hear about it mostly in Ghana, and AA is African Americans. We hear about it mostly in Ghana and South Africa. You hear that, what was it called again? Dirty December. Yeah, like it's called Dirty December. So Dirty December is like, it's normal thing for Ghanaians, because African Americans, that period, December period, is for them to come and chill and enjoy their life in Africa. So they usually come, they usually visit Nigeria and Ghana and South Africa. I think most of them are beginning to come back to their home, but we often hear more about Ghana and South Africans because a lot of them, they are coming back. The issue is that we don't hear more of African Americans returning back to their roots in Nigeria, because the news do not carry such thing. I don't know why. I don't know, but I've not heard. The ones I've heard, I think that was when Abike Dabiri, that is the Minister of Minister of Tourism or Minister of what, she talked about is that African Americans can start coming back to Nigeria if they want to. You know, I've seen people, even the white palm colored people say, oh, I want to get a Nigerian passport. Most of them do, they want to. I wouldn't lie about that. A lot of people want to be Nigerian. You know, Nigerians are very strong-willed people. We are. And the only problem we have is that a lot of we are overpopulated, and a lot of us are going to different African countries causing problems. But there are still well-meaning, lovely, good Nigerians out there like me. I am part of them. So I've not committed crime. I'm not in Nigeria. I'm in someone else's country, but I am not defaulting. I'm living peacefully, obeying the rules and regulations of this country. That is what you are meant to do as a foreigner in any African country you travel to. So you don't cause problems for the locals living in that country. So please, guys, let's give the video a thumbs up. Please give the video a thumbs up. We only have 5 likes. Please just tap on the screen to give the video it. I've been here talking, not even buy me a coffee or water or super chat or super thanks. Please, the super chat icon is up here. The buy me a coffee is down the description link. Go to my channel, you click on the page, just check the description, you see the buy me a coffee. The link is just there. When you click on the link, it will redirect you to how many coffees you want to buy for me. Or you can as well send a super chat here. Super chat $2, $3, any amount you can be able to afford. You can send it up here. Thank you. So Africans, it's high time we know that we are no longer puppets to the white people. We should be able to protect our country. I love the way South Africans are protecting their country in any, as in, like, one thing. There's some countries that when they hear about their country, they can fight. They can fight you for their country. Especially South Africans. South Africans don't joke with their country. Talk nonsense about their country. If they get you, if they get hold of you, you are finished. They are strong-willed people. Like, they want to protect their country with everything, like the last blood. Let me speak like them. I'm gonna protect my country with the last blood in me. The last blood in me. They want to protect the country, you know. And I love that about them. I love that about them. Another country again is Ghana. Ghanaians. Don't go on a banter with Ghana, because Those people, they want to protect their country, and they've been doing well at that. Because they don't want people to come and spoil the country that they have built. We all know how South Africans got their apathy, I think their independence, yeah, how they got free, and getting your country back on track and fixing it. Imagine strangers coming in and trying to scatter your country. It's hot. Imagine building an empire, and after building the empire, someone will just come and destroy the empire, like you start from afresh again. It takes years to build an empire, so you wouldn't want someone to come and even scratch on the wall of the empire. You wouldn't even want a stain on it, on the walls of the empire. So you try to safeguard it. Same thing African leaders, most of these African leaders, Burkina Faso for example, is doing, is safeguarding his country from the hands of these lions, these devourers. He doesn't want them to devour their resources. There's one other country that I'm forgetting to mention. Is it Libya? I think it's Libya, yeah. Libya is one of the richest country in Africa. If I talk about richness, they are so rich, but yet the poorest. I think, is it Libya? Is it Libya or Chad? I'm trying to remember. Is it Libya or Chad? Something like that. They have the resources. They have everything. Gold, lithium, everything in that country. They are the richest in Africa. When it comes to resources, they have like too much of it. But still, yes, they are the poorest of the poorest. Like the poorest of even a church rat is richer than them. Because the Westerners have invaded their country. They are now the ones mining their resources. Even their government self is coming together with those people, mining, draining them, extorting them, milking them. As if they just put pipe, they put pipe in that country, they are sucking them. Once they finish sucking them, they'll dump them, then the country will now become useless to them. If your country has anything, safeguard it. Ghana has started theirs. Thank God for the president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. He said our gold is not for sale. Our gold is not something you can just come in and Chinese will come in mining their gold like it belongs to them with greed. The rate at which these people mine the gold, that they even destroyed a lot of things. The streams, the fishes in the streams died. The road were bad in the eastern region. Nobody can be able to fetch water from the stream again because the galamsey, the minings of this, there's, when you are mining gold, you can dig, you keep on digging, and the more you dig, the moths are coming out. The moths, when they come out, they flow to different communities and into the waters, and the waters would now turn from a very clear crystal water would now turn to a mud, like a dirty water. You can't be able to drink from it. You can't be able to cook with it. So those villagers that depend solely on those water for cooking, they cannot. You fetch water, you cannot cook with it. You keep on managing because some greedy Chinese companies are mining gold with greediness, with wickedness in their hearts. Like it is their forefathers that planted the gold there. The way you see them mining the gold, they'll mine the gold like it was they themselves came to Africa and implanted that gold there. They mine the gold without even looking back, without thinking of the repercussion. They mine the gold without even thinking of the communities that are there. They scatter that community, nothing, because of the mining gold. They keep on mining gold. They'll keep on digging. Sunday, thank you for joining. They'll keep digging the ground to see if they get a gold here. They'll keep digging the more so they can get more gold. Greediness and wickedness of those people. The Westerners, if you think they have Africa at heart, they do not have the interest of Africans at heart. What they are after are your resources, your wealth, what you have to give to them. Once you stop giving them those things, they abandon you. They will abandon your country. Or once those resources are no longer there, they will abandon your country. You think they are doing you good by giving you IMF loan, loaning you. You think they are doing you a favor. They will do you a favor and they will still milk you dry. From that favor, because they know you can't be able to pay back that loan. It will take you years to pay back the loan. My country, Nigeria, even borrowed loan from China. They borrowed loan from Russia. Even France, that people are trying to avoid. You went and borrowed loan from France. You are in deep shit. One day you just said that France, they have sold Nigeria to France, or they have sold Nigeria to Chinese. Chinese will now take over Nigeria. Because we've borrowed a lot of loans. Same thing when Ibrahim TRAORE came in, he cleared all the IMF loan. He cleared everything. He said he doesn't want to be indebted to these people. He made sure he cleared everything. The former government there, the man was embezzling everything. Living the best life, chilling. Thank God for the military intervention in Burkina Faso. If not, Burkina Faso people, by now, you guys will be crying blood, not even water. There will be no tears to come out. It is blood. It is blood. But this man came, he cleared the debts. He cleared the debts. They were trying to give him loan again. He said, I do not want your loan. Your loan would make me indebted to you. I don't want it. And that is it. They backed off. And what now broke the camel's back was he left ECOWAS with three other French countries. They left ECOWAS. Because ECOWAS too, there is something that they are getting from the country. Ibrahim TRAORE said, no, the reason why ECOWAS was being formed is not the reason why it is. Like, what they are meant to do is no longer what they are doing. They are doing the opposite of what they are meant to do. How can you have an ECOWAS, like in an ECOWAS community, ECOWAS forum, there's meant to be all African leaders. You will see the Westerners, they will come and sit down there. What is Oyibo looking for? What is Oyibo looking for in ECOWAS this thing, conference or meeting? They will come from UN and they will come from US and come and sit down there. They will come from US and come and sit down there and take off the place and be hearing what Africans are discussing, their resources, everything they have. Tomorrow they will know where to hijack you. They will know where to pinch you and collect it. They will know where to hold you on your neck till you vomit your resources, everything out for them. Wicked sort of people. They don't care about Africa. Only what they care about is what they're getting from us, our cocoa, our gold, everything we have. Without Africa, the Westerners are nothing. Without Africa, they cannot function well because most of the things we generate here, most of the things we cultivate here are being transported there. Our cocoa, without our cocoa, they cannot eat chocolate because they love chocolate a lot. So without the cocoa, they cannot eat chocolates. Without machine, without our cocoa, they cannot eat chocolates. So we are the one to be in a upper hand. We are the one to be boasting. We're supposed to be doing shakara for them. Do yanga. Yanga means, bring up your shoulders for them. Let them know that, yes, we are supposed to beg Africans, not Africans begging us for money. Why should we Africans be begging the Westerners to loan us money to build our country? What happens to our resources? What happens to our resources? Thank you all for joining. So joining, please tap on the screen to join. Please, the super chat icon, I'll keep on saying it there. If you are joining me, please support my channel by super chatting. Super chat me by gifting me. There's a buy me a coffee link in the description box of my page. Click on it. The link is there. It just redirects you straight to buy me a coffee. Thank you. If you love what I do, please support by super chatting. Please. Sunday said, I love that for him to leave ECOWAS. I wish other African countries can do the same thing. Siyamboga, Thank you for joining. Good to see. I'm from Eastern Cape, South Africa. You're welcome. You're welcome. Steven, you're welcome. Please tap on the screen. Tap on the screen. The super chat icon is up here. Please super chat me. The buy me a coffee is down the description box. When you leave the live session, just click on my page. You see the link down there. Buy me a coffee. You can click on the link to buy me a coffee. Thank you, and God bless you. As we talk, let us drink water now. At all, they can't survive without Africa. They cannot survive without Africa. Sunday, yes, you're right. Without Africa, these Westerners are nothing. Even when you go to all these Western countries, it is us that are working for them. Those people cannot work. I was watching a news today. UK now said they want to stop employing care workers from outside UK to come work in the UK. Let them do the 10-hour shift. Let those UK people do it. They said now they have extended 12 years, I think 10 years, to get a permit to live in the UK. No longer 5 years. Are they doing us? You just want to wicked us, Africans, immigrants. Without us, they cannot survive. In every sector in America, in UK, in Canada, the blacks are there. Without them, their people do not know how to work. They are very lazy. It is the blacks that are working their ass off. Without our resources, they cannot survive. Without our resources, they cannot survive. So why should Africa bend so low? When they see an Oyibo man, they'll be bending their head. When they see a palm-colored person, they will feel like they'll be worshiping them like God. Who are they? They are meant to worship us Africans. They are meant to bow for us Africans because we are not lazy. We are strong people. We have all the resources. We have everything to do shakara with, to boast with. If they say they're going to halt supply of whatever medication, we will halt our oil, we will halt our cocoa. But because of the IMF law most of these countries take, they can't do that. And that is why I respect Ibrahim TRAORE. I respect Ibrahim TRAORE till date. He said to them, go to hell, you Westerners. I can build my country with my resources. He said he can build his country with his resources, and he did. And he's doing that. And you think Africans cannot do that? The problem with Africans is that we cannot patronize our own. We have very, sound people. In Burkina Faso, there was a man that is there that produced car. He manufactured moving vehicle. Come to Nigeria, you see Innocent Motors. Come to Ghana, you see Katanka Motors. And you tell me Africa is not great? The issue with Africans is that we don't prioritize our things. We don't patronize our things. We rather go and patronize the Westerners, the Toyotas, the Kia, and the rest of it. We'll buy Lamborghini just to prove a point. But we forgot that in Africa we have the Innocent Motors in Nigeria, we have the Katanka Motors in Ghana, and we also have one in Burkina Faso. But they will look at us Africans and think we are nothing. We are something. We are great. Please, as you're joining, give this video a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up. I've been here for I think 1 hour or more. I've not even gotten one super chat or super thanks. What is my offense? Digifa, thank you for joining. Please tap on the screen to like. Tap on the screen, guys. I wouldn't stay much longer here anymore. But I just came out here to vent and talk about the things that is happening in Africa. I started with talking about Ibrahim TRAORE, how they tried to, assassinate him because he's doing something good for his country. And I talked about the president of Cameroon, how he's ruling Cameroon from Switzerland, and his country is in abject poverty. We talked about so many things here. I don't know when Africa will be like independently standing on their own without no interruption. When can Africa stand on their own without no interruption? Where are you from, DJ Fats? You're talking about my country. Which country is that? I've talked about different countries here. So which country are you talking about? Which country are you from? One Africa. Clifton, Doxy, thank you for joining. Africa is the best. Without Africa, these people are nothing. Without our resources, they are nothing. They can't function. Those they are chocolates because they love chocolate. They can't eat it because without our cocoa, we produce the most things that they eat there. We produce and they buy from us, they export it to them, and they refine it to raw materials to use. A lot of things that we produce here in Africa, over there, we send it over there to them. Because without us, they cannot live, they can't survive. So they still need us. And that's the reason why they'll keep on giving us more loans to be a puppet to them forever. DJ Fats, which country are you from? Clifton, thank you for joining. One Africa. Please, as you're joining, please tap on the screen to like this video. Just tap on the screen of your phone to give the video a thumbs up. And you can as well support the channel by sending a super chat, a super thanks, and a super sticker. The super chat is up there. Just click on it to send a super chat. The amount you can be able to afford. Please, work supporting the channel. And also, we have a Buy Me a Coffee. The Buy Me a Coffee link is on the description of this my channel. Just see the link is just there. You click on it to redirect you how you're going to buy me a coffee. Thank you, and God bless you as you do so. Please, guys, your support is highly appreciated here. So I talked about different African countries, Biya and the rest of them. I even played a video here how Biya was in a conference. They were having a meeting. This man was farting. He farted. Like, he doesn't know, he's no longer aware of his environment anymore. He doesn't know what is going on around him anymore. And you think that's the right thing? Every year, Cameroon's people vote for him again. They don't have a choice. That's one thing about Cameroons. You don't have a choice. You still have to keep voting. Nobody can stand up in Cameroon and say, we don't want to vote. Try it. You enter jail. Try it. That's why every Cameroon, they are scared. I don't know. Cameroons, I don't know. Cameroons. If you are to be Nigeria, those people are women. Like, even women self can make a change. We ladies can make a change. But Cameroon, I don't know why you guys choose to like be mute and allow a 92 years old man. I'm sorry for you guys. I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but I'm actually sorry for some African countries because there is no way for them. Their leaders are not even making any efforts. There is no way. So how can development, how can they progress? How can? The French-speaking Cameroon and the English-speaking Cameroon, they are not in good times. They are at war. Countries that are doing well, we know them. That are developing, we know them. South Africa, Botswana, Kenya, Ghana, and the rest of it, they are doing well. Nigeria too is trying, but the problem is we still have a bad leader, and insecurity is eating us deep. If every African leader can stand up like Ibrahim TRAORE, Africa will be a very great continent. No one can come and mess with us. But it's because of the loans we keep on collecting, we cannot talk. They've used the loan to shut up our rights. We can't talk anymore. But as well, the more we keep talking about Africa and the things that are happening here, the more I feel like, it's draining. It's actually draining. Yeah, it is. So as I wouldn't stay much longer here, if you still want to support the channel, you can still go to my video, check out my videos on my channel. You can click on it to send any super chats, or you can see the buy me coffee in the link to support the channel. Thank you. I've stayed here for like I think 30 minutes or more, or 1 hour. I've stayed here for a very long time, so I have to go right now. It's 9:06. Yeah, that is 9:06 p.m. After 9 p.m. in the night over here in Ghana. So I don't know your time. I don't know where you're watching from and your time over there. So this time is the time where people stay in Africa. I think, yeah. But I'm not gonna sleep here. I'm not gonna sleep till I think 12 because I have some videos to edit and post for tomorrow. It's not easy. So whenever you come across my videos, please do so well to extend uh, your support by liking, by sharing. If you cannot support by gifting, please extend your support by sharing and liking the video. And you can also as well subscribe to the channel. Please do well to subscribe to the channel. If you have a means to help, the buy me coffee is down there. You can click on the link to please support. Thank you for always coming. Thank you for watching to those points. Thank you for sticking by and listening to me. You know, it's not easy to have people come here, watch you, and listen to what you have to say. But I'm glad you all are here. God bless you all as you do so. So I have to leave right now. Probably I'll be coming live. I think I'll be coming live maybe every night or every afternoon. I'll try as much as I can to be coming live here, so we can be discussing about the new updates that is going on in Africa. All African countries will be talking about it on the live section. And I think I'll be using what's it called? There's another link. What's that thing called? StreamYard. I think I'm gonna be using StreamYard to come live again. I think that is probably in the afternoon, so we can have other people lend their voice and let's hear from them to hear what they have to say about different countries. Because from StreamYard will give you access to join the live section even without showing your face. You can just talk at the background. So I'll work on that to see how far we go. God gives me the strength because right now my hands are tied and quite occupied, but I still manage to come out here to discuss about things that are affecting us Africans. And I pray and I hope that one day Africa will be a great continent, like it will be a great continent and will be free from the hands of our colonizers for once. Like we want to be free, we want to be independent on our own, we want to manage our resources without, you know, intervention of the Westerners. We don't want them. We don't want them to come into our businesses. Let them face their business. They can buy anything from us and we'll sell to them any amount we want to sell to them at. But they have invaded in our privacy for a very long time. It needs to stop. But I'm glad that some African leaders are beginning to see the need to, fight back. They are beginning to see the need to, fight back and take everything that belongs to them. Lorato, thank you for sticking by to this point. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. This is my number one South African subscriber. I love you, Lorato. If you're still here, Clifton, thank you for joining. Digifat, if you're still here, thank you. Sunday, Steven, those that join, let me just appreciate everyone. Nano, if you're still here, I want to say thank you. Saziso, thank you if you're still here. Let me just appreciate you all. Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. I appreciate you. Thank you all. So I'll be leaving right now. If you still want to support, please go to my channel. See the video, you see the super chat icon there. Please, your support is highly appreciated and needed at this point. Super chat icon is in any of my videos. Just click on any video, you see the super chat icon, you can support, or you click on the description of my channel, you see the buy me coffee. Thank you all for watching. See you guys next time, probably tomorrow or next, whenever I have this chance and the strength. Coming live here, you have to buckle up strength. It's not easy to sit down one place and speak for a very long time. It's to give you backache and most times to be dehydrated. You need to take water and chill. So let me take my sachet water. So I have to leave right now to edit some videos for tomorrow. Not be consistent on this channel. So help me God. I want to be consistent. I want to show you guys the beauty of South Africa, because South Africans, you guys are dear to my heart. Show you the beauty of every other African country. Ghana, I'm going to be making a video about Botswana tomorrow, I think. And I don't know anyhow it goes, how the spirit leads. I'm gonna be posting videos here. Please, as I'm posting, do so well to support, please. This is a plea. I am pleading to support so I can earn from my videos. South African RPM is so low, like very very low. Most times in a month I don't make up to $100. Maybe it will take me like 3 months to make up to $100. So imagine you posting every day and it takes you like 3 months to make up to $100. And you burn data, you buy data, you like your efforts. But we're just doing it for the love of it. It's just for the love of the country and nothing else. But still, yet, as we're making it for the love of it, we still need money to get data and sustain ourselves. So thank you for all. Thank you all for coming, for joining the live section today. So I hope and pray it continues like this. Like we come here often so we can see ourselves face to face, eyeball to eyeball. You can see me talk here. So guys, I have to go right now.